Hey my girls and gals, it's Annie Rocks and welcome back to the family. And yes, I'm still in the same outfit as the last 2 episodes. And so what? I like to record episodes back to back and have y'all prepared for this week, next week, and the week after that. Purr. Sorry, that's literally my new favorite catchphrase. Purr, big purr. I love TikTok. Anywho, we are reading Chapter 10 of Red, Episode 10 of Red, and we are gonna enjoy it. A quick recap, we got a freaking phone call from Michael Jackson. Can you believe it? I'm shocked. Like, when Mia asked the big QA, she said, all these things sound familiar. Like, are you Michael Jackson? And he said, yeah. And we're just like freaking out. She over here had a whole panic attack. And we are back and recouped. We are better than how we are last episode. And let's hope this is not going to be weird because now she knows that he's Michael Jackson. I hope she's not like one of those begging biatches who takes money. Because we don't deal with those type of girls, okay? Because Michael's a sweetheart. So anywho, let's let the intro play and let's get to reading. Let's get into it. Had a little bit of water break, but let's get right into it. Chapter 10, Perv. I just love the title, Perv. Okay, and this is the picture, okay? We love Smooth Criminal. I don't like this picture because his face looked weird. But, he looked finer. He looked fine in this music video. I don't know about you. But, Perv. Anywho, let's get to reading. Chapter 10, Perv. Are you ready? Yup. Okay, let's press play together. 3, 2, wait. Do we press play on 1 or go? I heard Michael giggle into the phone. I don't know. You choose. Okay, let's go for 1. So, go then. He laughed just to confuse me. No, 1, you smut. I slapped my palm over my mouth. How could I say something like that to a man like him? I'm sorry, I mumbled. But he just kept giggling adorably. Don't be. I'm going to punish you when we meet anyways. What? What you mean? What you mean? Because what I know, what you mean? Let's keep reading. His laughter bellowed into my ear, and I felt this intense urge to laugh with him. I was just too busy blushing to do so, and I was thoroughly convinced that I reddened more. I can't talk. I'm I reddened more than if he said it. Than if he said through the text. Way more. Not in a bad way, of course. I'm bad, Shimon. I cannot! Hold on, why did I read it like that? I'm sorry. Author, you keep putting these music references in the story. Get out, go to jail. Okay. I'm bad, Shimon. I immediately bursted out laughing. I immediately blurted out, mostly to distract him, and it worked because I heard him groan. Funny. Let's start the movie now, okay? Okay, on 1. 1. Okay, on 1. 3, 2, 1. The typical Disney jingle was heard like an echo through the phone, followed by the calming voice of the man who took us into a magical world with Peter Pan and the Darling family. I love this, I heard Michael say with his mouth full of popcorn. Ha. Oh my gosh! I can just see that beautiful scene. Editor, please play it. Him eating popcorn in the Thriller movie. Can you see it? Can you envision it, people? Yes. We love that scene. Anywho. I love this, I heard Michael say with his mouth full of popcorn. Ha. His smacking was louder than mine. Wait until I tell Gabby that, or until I tell Gabby about Michael, period. She was either going to laugh like a maniac or faint. Maybe even both. What are you thinking about? I heard Michael ask out of the blue. It seemed like he was just as lost in thought as me. About how crazy this is, we giggled a bit. Yeah, he dragged. Oh, yeah, he dragged. And I could tell he didn't quite agree. And of course, to him, I was just a random girl. While to me, he was the biggest idol. He was my biggest idol. Suddenly, being my friend, best friend. Hey, Michael. What did you plan for our date? You know, before it got ruined. Well, I didn't know what you liked, so I asked the chef to make us a little out of everything. You know, just so you could taste whatever you found tempting. And since I asked you to wear red, I was wearing red. I was wearing a red shirt and had a large bouquet of red roses. Oh, and the freaking fans messed it up. Okay, MJ fanatics, we messed it up. We messed it up for them. They could have had a beautiful night, but we were just too excited to see his face. I mean, come on, it's Michael Jackson, man. Like, it's freaking Michael. Like, anywho. Let's keep reading. What I saw. I had a large bouquet of roses. Long stemmed, of course. Oh my god, that's so romantic. You said you wanted to have a date that was normal as possible, which also meant in public. But since that's not easy to manage for someone like me, I rented Olden, the little movie theater not far from the restaurant, so we could watch whichever movie you want without being disturbed. Oh, that is too cute. You rented an entire movie theater? I gasped. Then I realized how stupid my question was. That was kind of his life. That was kind of how his life was. I did, and I hope that you dared to join me after you realized who I was and why I was doing so, even though you said that you would refuse to be alone with me on our first date. I smiled. First date? You hope that there would be a second? Yeah, why? Nothing. We were silent for a while, only with random giggling and comments about the movie, but eventually Michael cleared his throat and spoke up. So what's the deal with the V card? Uh-oh! Oh no! I forgot homegirl's a virgin. Uh-oh! I forgot. Why would Gabby say that? Bro. Oh my freaking god. Why would Gabby say that? Now we in a pickle. Had to grab my CarMax. Now we in a pickle. Like, Jesus. What are we going to do? Whoa. Okay. Let's continue reading. So what's the deal with the V card? I gasped so violently that my lungs stung, and then I coughed way too loud. Oh my god. How did you know about that? Well, your friend kind of announced it out loud when we met, he chuckled, and I was almost positive that he had to be blushing like I did. Blushing or smirking like an idiot. Only I wasn't just blushing. I had etched lava oozing out of every pore in my face while I relieved the moment Gabby exposed me in the most horrible setting ever. A moment I already stuffed halfway into the pocket of amnesia inside my brain. Watch the movie. I am, but I still want to know. Gabby just doesn't know when to shut up, and oh my god, you've thought about that ever since then. I was almost groaning in humiliation. Not really, but I gotta admit, that thought perked my interest. Perked my interest? What are you trying to say, Michael? What are you trying to say? Perked your interest. Back up, please. I pursed my lips so hard that they were probably invisible. Why? Oh, wow, I tried to find a way out of this topic. So now you're watching Peter Pan, eating popcorn while wearing mismatched socks with a boulder between your legs? Is that so? I'm out. The door is open. I am beyond. No, he laughed, but I heard his voice change a little. It got deeper in a way. Ooh, we love deep voice, Michael. Perv. Watch the movie. Oh, did he say that? Oh, I said that. Perv. Watch the movie. You remember the socks? He said after a minute or so, yeah, and nothing special. You just never commented on that. The whole world knows that Michael, or maybe not the whole world, but your fans, which is pretty much the whole world, so he distracted me with a moan. Oh, I like the way you say my name. He said with a strained voice. Are you? Please say you're not. No. No. Please tell me y'all are thinking the same thing I'm thinking right now. Michael, don't let me tell Mama Catherine. What are you doing? Ma'am, sir, what are you doing? Okay, I'll be right back. Let me take a sip of water. I'll be right back. I'm back from my break. Michael, what are we doing here? Let's get back to the story. Are you? Please say you're not. I couldn't bring the. I'm sorry for spitting. I couldn't bring the word to life between my lips, but luckily I didn't have to. You didn't call me Michael Jackson. You said Michael. I like that. Oh, thank God. I exclaimed in relief, causing him to hesitate. What? Nothing at all. I just had my elbow on the edge of the bed, naughty girl. Okay, it was just her dirty mind. I mean, it was fine. We all thought it, so I'm not tripping. The last two words were an incoherent mumble, but I heard them, and I knew that he knew what I thought he was doing. So blushing like I swallowed a whole chili pepper, I sniffed and cleared my throat. So, sup? I said awkwardly just to have something to say. And Michael started cackling. You're adorable. No, I'm not. I'm annoyed. Annoyed? Why? Because I never met someone who has made me blush so hard that my hair roots hurt. He laughed again. And you're funny. Thank you. He told me that. And you're funny. Thank you. Then he was quiet, and I felt a desperate need to say something to keep the conversation going. And now is the time I return the shower of compliments. Is that it? God, no. Good, because that word doesn't exist. What do you mean? There isn't any word great enough to describe you. And I'm sure you've heard handsome, hot, sexy, and panty wrecker plenty of times already. So that means someone has to come up with something better. Something that expresses your insane level of perfect deliciousness that actually should be forbidden by law because the effect it has on the female population. You should actually create a fund for dehydrated and needy women. I can't. Mia, go to hell. Like, why would you say that? Like, a what? A fund that gives fluids directly into our pulsating veins and say how I paused? And a vibrator to help the acute desperation and shit. You don't need to know all of this. I realized, clamping my hands on my mouth, but Michael just kept laughing lightheartedly and carefree. Then it occurred to me that he might what? You already have a fun like that, haven't you? Oh! She thought it was real. I'm like, oh, you already have a fun like that, haven't you? Mia, God, no, I don't. That's crazy. Not as crazy as some of your fans, obviously, i.e. me, I mumbled under my breath, and Michael struggled to stop laughing. Definite chuckles kept tearing their way up his throat and barged through his gorgeous full lips of his. Wait, are they on FaceTime? Because if she can see what he looks like, then purr. Anywho, and I thought about how unfathomable it was that the person who was printed on the poster on the wall in front of me was the very same man that spoke so sweetly into my ear right at this moment. So yeah, I knew for sure those lips were gorgeous. Period. I could kiss those lips all the time, man. All the time. Good thing I like good thing I like your type of craziness then. Well, that must mean that you are pretty crazy too. And then, and this is when the cocky me would type something like crazy about you, or that's kind of cheesy, or that kind of cheesy things. That sounds hella creepy. Do you know that? Creepy? It meant to be a compliment. It's meant to be a compliment. Alright, it's creepy for 2 reasons. A, you don't say that other than a girlfriend. And B, it sounds better written than expressed verbally. At least coming from a guy I've only known for a few weeks. Oh, can we go for alternative A? No comment. No comment. I could hear a hint of disappointment in his voice as he sighed loudly. Then it all changed again. So, about that V card of yours, yes. For real? Yes. Jake? Oh, I didn't mean to read that. I thought like it was a continued conversation, but like he continued the conversation. So, the V card of yours, and she didn't say nothing. Okay, hold on. Riku? We're back. Yes, for real? Yes. Jake is Michael Jackson, the brutally sexy man we met a couple days ago. Shh, yes, Gabby, it's him. Excuse me, I'm just gonna faint a little. I slapped the back of her head, snap her out of it. To snap her out of whatever crazy universe she disappeared into. But unlike me, her emotional outburst didn't run deep. Loud, hell yes. But it never ended up with completely logicalist reaction. I read that wrong. Including hyperventilating, violent shaking, and a paralyzing chaos of thoughts, like it often did for me. Still, Gabby had this weird ability to use her drama to calm me down, and I wasn't even sure if she was aware of it. You know, that's literally me and my best friend. It's so weird. My mom was though. She was super stressed if I went somewhere by myself, but it was relatively calm as long as Gabby was there with me. Literally me and my best friend. She knew what to do if my social anxiety became too much, but that didn't stop her from pushing my buttons, even in situations that could be triggering, such as when we met Michael and went to his concert. Earth to Mia, hello, Gabby snickered knowingly. So you stayed up until the early morning hours, talking and watching movies. We only saw 2. I swallowed and picked at one of my nails. After we watched Peter Pan, Gabby said smugly, and it was actually a God's wonder that she didn't take off and flew away. The way she was wiggling her eyebrows. Okay. Well, then it's an absolute legit reason to look like a trash dunk seagull. I do not. And a trash what? Seagull, the bird? I know what a seagull is, bitch. I slapped her arm, but she was too busy making bird noise sounds and flailing her arms around, doing her very best to imitate a seagull, but she only ended up making both me and her and everyone around us laugh at her quite alternative morning exercise. Looks like it's chicken for dinner today. I mumbled and rolled my eyes. She was too crazy. KFC? No, KFG. Huh? Kennedy Fried Gabby. Very funny. Wasn't trying to be funny, but do you know what is though? Gabby raised an eyebrow in a slightly nonchalant manner. He smacks louder than me. Michael Jack. I threw my hands up to cover my mouth. Don't speak his name out loud. People can hear, but they won't believe anything else than that we've officially lost our minds. Come on, Mia. It's more sane to believe in the living, to believe in the to believe in the Tooth Fairy or Santa than to having someone like him as your boyfriend. True, just a point. But it's real though. I'm gonna give her a scowl. The last time, Gabs, he's not your boyfriend yet. She snickered. You can say whatever you want. But I saw the way he was looking at you. He looked at me like that because I had a certain friend who loves to expose my non-existent sex life. I grumbled and just loud enough for her to hear, and she just cackled. You're welcome. The clock is ticking, by the way. But if you're right about him smacking more than you while you eat, I would suggest that you two never get any kids because that will be disastrous. Ow. What? I'm so confused at that sentence. I'm like beyond confused. Okay. I'm going to give us a break because I'm literally hitting the 10-minute mark already, so I'll be back. Guys, I am back. So, okay. I would suggest that you two never get any kids because that would be disastrous. Ow. Yeah. I slapped her and she fucking deserved it too. I'm not. I mean, just stop. That should be a song. I'm not, just stop. I'm never gonna happen. I might do what? That thing we kind of agreed on. But it's not like it's him. Yeah, so he's got a pair of he's got a pair of balls and a pretty darn large. Ow! Will you stop hitting me? Y'all read that you can read that for yourselves. He's nothing like that. He's a flirtatious perv that drives me insane in the most wonderful kind of ways. A great friend. This gives me miraculous vibes. This gives me Adrian and Marinette vibes. A great friend. Just good friends. Just good friends. Okay. A great friend, funny and sweet, and this morning we had a giant teddy bear delivery at our door, together with more chocolates and raspberry candies. Period. We love a guy who knows their girl. Period. Oh God, you're not smacking on that during class. Relax, I won't. I already ate enough to bring me through the whole day. Gabby snorted and started laughing. And let me guess, teddy bear is purple and the size of a grown man. Yeah, why? I asked and gave her a sheepishly grin. You're kidding me. I said it as a joke. He really did that? Oh, man. There is a commercial. But, man, wow. I would have never believed that they were to be talking. Like, wow. Can you believe that Michael Jackson called her and actually sent her a teddy bear? Now they're the bestest of friends. Well, they're a boyfriend and girlfriend to us, because you already know. But yeah, come on, commercial load. Anywho, while we wait for the commercial to load, I'm turn the volume down because I don't want to get copyrighted. While we wait for the commercial to load, let's make a quick prediction. Yes. The prediction is when Michael finally stops touring, or when Michael has a break from tour, because I know the bad tour was 2 years. So when he has a break, they're gonna go on an actual first date in person. But where to though? That's the real question. Okay, commercial's done. Let's get back to it. You're kidding. I said it as a joke. He really did that? I nodded and failed to keep a smile from splitting to my face. Just marry him already. Shut up. Then the school bell rang, and it was time for us to go to class. Well, I didn't even have to pause, because literally, the chapter is over. Chapter 10, y'all, perv. I enjoyed that chapter. Specifically because, we got to know Michael for who he is, and, we talked about him. We talked about him to our friend, and, the conversation was so genuine. Honestly, I feel like that would actually happen in person. If I were to talk to him, I think, that would happen, It's cool to, get a perspective of somebody famous to act normal, Because we never really see what they act like, So, yeah, I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what other books I should read, because I don't know what other books there is to read except for this one. And I have another book in mind for y'all, another fanfic, but it's not MJ. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say. You already know what time it is. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. Y'all, period. I love y'all. Step in the name of the Lord. Whatever I normally say. And, yeah. I love y'all, babies. Bye.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a